Good morning, guys. Today is March 25th, 2013. I have not uploaded a video in a while, and I hope I have the courage to upload this one. I am at 200.8 pounds as of today. And again, I say I hope I have the courage to upload this video. For the month of March, since March 10th, I was at 190, March 10th. And today is March 25th. I'm at 200.8. So that's 10 pounds. A little bit more than 10 pounds, or a little bit under 10 pounds. But at any rate, that's more weight on me than it was on the 10th of March. To use the word creep is, I'm not going to act like I don't know how it got on me. For the past 2 weeks, I've been kind of doing what I wanted to do. I've been kind of playing around with what I want to do. I've been drinking green smoothies in the morning and coming home and overindulging in the afternoon. As simple as that. And the weight has come back on me. I've, picked up 10 pounds, and I'm not proud to say it, but it is. I'm trying to be honest. I'm coming at this thing from an honest standpoint, and thus probably why I didn't do videos last week, because I wasn't being honest with myself. I can feel the weight back on me. I can feel the heaviness back on me. I was going to come in and try to make excuses. It's snowing today. That's why I did this video from this window, or I'm sitting in front of our sliding glass door. And, I'm the type of person that I don't need extra weight on me because I'm a big girl. I was just listening to Stephen A. Smith talking about Charles Barkley and the weight creeping back up on him, because we were watching, they're doing, it's March Madness. We're big basketball fans here. I actually probably like college basketball more than I like the NBA. I only watch NBA doing the, doing the playoffs. But in watching Charles Barkley, the first thing I said was, I noticed he lost weight, but I noticed he's picking weight back up. And I was listening to Stephen A. Smith saying his concern for that. And he made a point. Charles Barkley is a big guy. He does not need the extra weight on. I'm a big girl. I don't need the extra weight on. And that's how I'm going to look at it. I'm glad. I think things happen and words come to you for a reason. And I mean that, because I'm a big girl and I don't need the extra weight on me. I need to be a cute 185. And to some people, that's like, whoa, that's still big. But to me, that's a nice size weight. At 190, I was almost there, so I could touch it. I had even gotten so cocky to think I could get down to 170. 170 would be a great weight, because that way I would be able to play with the scale. And I really don't want to play with the scale. I want to be like at a healthy place in my life, make a transformation. I have not gotten to, as long as I've been doing this since January, I have not gotten to the point of transformation that I feel comfortable saying it's a lifestyle change, because it hasn't been a lifestyle change. I've been going to the grocery store and buying the same exact thing. I have not put in my head that I don't need to purchase it. My children don't even eat it. I've told you that conversation before. I buy it and it's just here. If I go in the kitchen, I can show you cookies, chips that have been here, or really haven't been here, because the past 2 weeks I've been eating them. And as a matter of fact, I'll tell you a story. I am about cookies. Keebler Elf, I bought some. They were on sale. The little elves, chocolate cover elves, or chocolate filled elves. And I bought some Jell-O pudding. And to be honest with you, the girls ate them when they saw me eating them. Mirabella went to get one. When she saw me eating one, I had a handful of them in my hand, probably 4 or 5. I had some Jell-O pudding, and I dipped a cookie in Jell-O pudding, and I'll finish a small Jell-O pudding by dipping 4 to 5 cookies in it. Okay, I told you I'm a real foodie. Okay, I love junk. I'm a junk food nista. That should be my name, junk food nista. But anyway, and if I go over there and look in the pack is more than likely less full than it is more full, and that's because of me. If I weren't eating it, the kids wouldn't eat it. My husband's not really an eater like that. Every once in a while, he'll eat an Oreo cookie. Every once in a while. I'm not saying he doesn't eat junk, but his drug of addiction for food is not cookies. Mine is. And I have not made that transition to stop buying it. I just haven't. I don't know if I feel like I'm going to be depriving myself, Or I think my kids would be deprived, like, oh my goodness, they won't have any junk here to eat. You know how you have, I'm looking on the table. I'm looking at Boston baked beans for nostalgia's sake. My daughter had never had them. I picked some of these up from the dollar store. She had never had them. Y'all, she actually thought they were beans. Like, she's like, how do they taste? Are they hot? She thought they were like hot. I said, no. And everybody's had Boston baked beans. We used to tear these up when we were little. Look, it's a whole, basically, the one that she ate is out of here because I haven't had to taste for them. Here's a pack of Nestle Crunch that have been here since the Super Bowl. I really need to look at the date on this. Oh, it's still good. But this Nestle Crunch has been here since the Super Bowl party because guess what? I'm not really a big Nestle Crunch fan, but in a time of, it was almost like open in case of emergency. I don't smoke Newport, but I'll take a cool. I'm a cool type of girl with smoking. I don't smoke. I'm just making an example. But if a Newport is around, I'll take it. My point being, if I had really wanted these, I would have eaten them. But as you can see, there are no more chocolate covered raisins around because I've been tearing them up for the past 2 weeks. So I'm going to try to not even bring it in the house. I've said that before. Oh, here's a pack of Goobers. They've been here probably a month. Let's see if they're still good. Yeah, they're still good. Yeah, they're still fresh. The due by date is still on here. But anyway, the kids don't eat it. And I haven't had the nerve to come in here and get them because I've had chocolate covered raisins, a big thing of them like that I've been going in and basically eating. My husband probably had a couple handfuls, but I've eaten the most of it. I'm going to be honest with that. Okay, I'm not here to make a bunch of excuses. I'm just back on my vlogging, my video journal. I've watched a lot of journals over the past 2 weeks. Funny journals. I've been watching a couple of gossip type journals. I've been falling in love with a couple of these guys who I'd never heard of. So I've been watching their vlogging. I've watched, because you know how when you pull up your YouTube account, suggested videos just from me putting in, whatever I put in the search engine, they're going to suggest certain videos for me to watch. I've watched different people's journeys from 2009 to the present. And that's another thing I'm going to have to look at. I think I did a video on this. I don't know if I uploaded it or not, but if I'm repeating what I said, when you're watching journals from people, video journals, vlogging, YouTube videos from people, you can watch in the span of an hour, maybe, or the span of an evening, you can see a person go from overweight, obesity, well, I mean really overweight, like 300 pounds overweight, to having surgery or doing it with apathy, or doing it through diet and exercise, then dealing with loose skin, some dealing with it through exercise, some dealing with it through surgery. Then you can watch that person run a marathon, all within a span of an afternoon. And I have to put in my head, and when you're watching videos, and it made me look one day because I watched this one lady's journal. It was about loose skin. I told you about that before. It was just so jarring to see such a beautiful woman have that much loose skin on her body. And then I'm looking at her feeling the emotions that she had back in 2009 because that's when her video was uploaded. She uploaded in 2009. And then the next day I'm watching a video wondering to myself, well, I wonder how she's doing, thinking that, she's still dealing with the loose skin. Well, girlfriend has had the surgery a year and a half later, going through the trials and tribulations of the first surgery, like, look here, I'm having the surgery, looking, showing you her scar wounds as it may be. And then I started thinking, I said, okay, this woman started this in 2009. Now I'm up to 2011 with her. But remember, it's 2013 today. So going through her having the surgery, dealing with all of that, getting used to, going back to exercising, then I'm watching, wow, look, here's my stomach today. I've worked out. It's been a hard road. I'm going. And then saying, wow, look at that. Still in your mind thinking that you're doing this in time progression, but you really aren't because you're watching it in an afternoon. This woman has been on this journey for 5 years. Then this chick is running a marathon and talking about running a marathon in every 50 states. So in your mind, when I'm uploading videos, I keep having to say it. I feel bad when I don't come to say, wow, I lost a pound. But it's just something. Like, I had to put my mind around that. This journey that people are on, and that's exactly what it is. I am going to start calling it a journey because it is a journey. This journey that people are on, it is a journey. It is supposed to be a life-changing event. And that's where I think yo-yo comes in. This is the first time technically that I've been yo-yo. And I don't want to say dieting, but I've been yo-yoing with this. I was at 190. Now I'm back at 200. Now I'm going to try to lose the weight. And if I go back up, that's what yo-yoing is. So technically this will be my first experience. If I go back up after trying this, this will be my, my first time yo-yo dieting. I hear that a lot. And I've never experienced that before, because usually when I drop the weight, probably in the last 5 times of my life being on a plan, I just maintain it. And this time around, but you know what? I'm a lot older. My metabolism is a lot different. And again, I know you've heard this before from me. I can only do something about today. And today I'm going to upload. I hope I have the courage to upload this video. And I hope that, and I have to be careful with hoping, because as a saying, a hope springs eternal. But I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to stay on this, because I don't want to be back at 211. I really don't. I don't feel good. I can feel the weight back on me when I go up the stairs, And another thing I think that might be a contributing factor, which really shouldn't have anything to do with it, because it should be about my overall health. When I started this journey, we were getting a few peaks of springtime in January. Like we had a few days where it was like 40. And, I live on the East Coast. You guys probably already know it. Well, guess what, guys? I don't know if you can see it, but I'll move the camera. It's snowing today. Can you see that? That is straight up snow. That's my backyard. That's the patio. So I think the need to put on more clothes, like I have on one of my big girl tops again. I have on my old lady gardening jacket that I wore to take my daughter to school. So to be covered up, I don't have the need to be cute. Like I was trying to, make sure my tops weren't as big. Like this top is huge on me. But it's one of my big girl 3X tops. Technically, I've never been a 3X. I just don't like my clothes fitting tight. And when you wash cotton, it does shrink. So technically, this is a 3X top that has been shrunk to a 2X top. And I'm saying that because I reached for one of my big girl tops today that is swimming on me. But I just think it might be a little bit of the weather not kind of forcing me. But the bottom line is I've been eating, y'all. I've been eating everything I wasn't supposed to be. My drug of choice for drinking had been iced tea and lemonade. And then, y'all, I make this concoction called ginger ale and lemonade. Good. Like, just like I like, what am I doing? I don't like the taste of Cokes anymore. So technically I'm not drinking the hard stuff, the hard liquor. But I still would have a ginger ale. And technically I had 2 ginger ales yesterday. And I know for weight picking it back up, those sodas are killers, y'all. Even ginger ales, even Sprite. So, all right. Well, it is now 9:08. I have not had breakfast yet, which is a bad thing. But I'm getting ready to fix myself some breakfast. I guess I'm going to go back to 6 times a day with eating. You already know my routine. I can throw in a smoothie if I get bored with just actually eating. Because actually, the problem is me just preparing the food and wanting to eat it. So, all right, guys, this has been almost 14 minutes, and I probably could have said this in 4 seconds. I am back to trying to be on top of this weight. I can see it in my face and looking at this video. It is not cute. It is not healthy. I can, maybe because I'm picking it up here, I can just feel the breathing like it's not like it should be. I watched a video where I was at 190. I could see my neck, the skinniness in my neck. Here, that's fat. Or water retention, I'm not sure. So, and I'm the type of woman that, I'm a big girl. I don't need extra weight on me to be big. I'm not going to ever be at 135. Ever. Probably the last time I was at 135, I might have been 6th or 7th grade, maybe. But I can be at 170. I can be at 185. But being at 200, I could make probably 190 look cute, because I was at 190 and I thought I was cute. But I need to get down to 185. That's going to be my fighting weight. And then thinking about it, like 170, Like when I'm really, really going in on it, that should be really it. Like 170 should be a good weight for me.